Good morning, all of you. Welcome to St. Joseph online classes. I'm Minakshi Beri, your maths teacher. Today, I'm going to start the revision of second term syllabus. Children, in second term, you have to revise from chapter 10 to 20. Today, I'm going to start the revision of chapter 10. Please take out your notebooks, write down the heading revision and note down the first sum. First of all, I will teach you how to write the missing numbers in fractions. How to write missing numbers in fractions. In fractions, you can write down the missing numbers by cross multiplication. How can you write down the missing number? We can write down the missing numbers by cross multiplication. Let's start. First of all, we will write 1 by 2. What we will write? We will write 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to dash upon 10. That means we have to find out the missing number. When you have to find out the missing number in fractions, first of all, you have to count the table of smaller denominator. Okay. In 2 and 10, which one is the smaller number? 2 is the smaller number. Start counting the table of 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10. That means if you multiply 2 with 5, you will get the answer 10. Same number you have to multiply with the numerator also. 5 ones are 5. Missing number is 5. Let's see one more example. 2 by 5 is equal to upon 20. Again, you have to find out the missing number, which both the denominators are given in this question. That's why start counting the table of smaller number. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20. You have to multiply 5 with 4, then you can get the answer 20. Same number you have to multiply with numerators also. 4 twos are 8 is the answer. Now, see one more example. 5 by 9 is equal to 35 upon dash. Now you have to find out the denominator. Numerators are given. Start counting the table of 5. 5 sevens are 35. That means if we multiply 5 with 7, we'll get the answer 35. Now you have to multiply 9 with 7 and you will get the answer 9 sevens are 60. 3 is the correct answer. Now, how can you find out the missing number? By counting the table of the given number, you can easily find out the missing numbers. Now, children, we will learn how to find out the equivalent fractions. How to find out the equivalent fractions. How to find out the equivalent fractions. We can find out the equivalent fraction by two methods. Okay, equivalent fractions. First by multiplication. First method by multiplication. Okay. How can you find out the equivalent fractions? By multiplication. Okay. How can you find out the equivalent fractions? By multiplication. Suppose you have given a fraction 4 by 5 and you have to find out the equivalent fractions. By multiplication means you have to multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. 4 twos are 8, 5 twos are 10. Again 4 by 5 with 3 with 3. 4 threes are 12, 5 threes are 50. Then equivalent fractions of 4 by 5 are 8 by 10 and 12 by 15. Okay, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15. Children, how can you find out the equivalent fractions by multiplication? We can find the equivalent fractions by multiplication by multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number. By multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number. How can you find out the equivalent fractions? By multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number. Second method, by divide. Okay, by division. We can find out the equivalent fraction by division. Okay, first by multiplication and second by division we can find out the equivalent fractions. We can find out the equivalent fractions by division. Suppose you have given a number 20 by 40. Both are divisible by 2. Okay, answer is 10 by 20. Again write down the fraction 20 by 40 and both are divisible by 4. Then the answer is 5 by 10. That means 20 by 40 is equal to 10 by 20 is equal to 5 by 10. That means we can find out the equivalent fractions by two methods. First method is by multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number, and second method by dividing numerator and denominator with the same number. Now children, we will learn how to change unlike fractions into like fractions. What are like fractions? Fractions are having same denominators are called like fractions. Fractions are having same denominators are called like fractions. 3 by 4 and 2 by 4 both are like fractions because their denominator is 4. Now we will learn how to change unlike fractions into like fractions. We have given two fractions 1 by 5 and 1 by 4. We have to change both into like fractions. For this, write down the first fraction and multiply by the denominator of second fraction. Write down the second fraction and multiply by the denominator of first fraction. 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. Okay, that means 4 by 20 and 5 by 20 both are like fractions. Why they are like fractions? Because both are having denominator 20. That's why they are called like fractions. Now we will do one more example. Now we have fraction 2 by 3, 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. We have to change it into like fractions. First write down the first fraction 2 by 3 multiply by the denominator of second fraction. Write down the second fraction multiply by the denominator of first fraction. 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 3 threes are 9, 4 threes are 12. 8 by 12 and 9 by 12 both are like fractions. Like fractions. Like fractions. What are like fractions? Fractions are having same denominator. This is numerator. This is denominator. Same denominator are called like fractions. Fractions are having same denominators are called like fractions. Now children, we will learn how to find whether the given fractions are equal or not. Take two fractions 1 by 3 and 4 by 7. Whether they are equal or not, write down, you have to do the cross multiplication. That means 1 multiplied by 7 and 4 multiplied by 3. 7 ones are 7, 4 threes are 12. Both the side, if you will not get the same answer, that means the fractions are not equal. Fractions are not equal. Let's see one more example. 4 by 5, 13 by 50. Do the cross multiplication. 4 multiplied by 15, 13 multiplied by 5. 15 fours are 60, 13 fives are 65. Not equal. Children, now do practice and be safe in your houses. Thank you and have a nice day.